All right, here's our last one for the day. This is a modeling real life problem. The question is, one serving of tortilla soup is 1 2/3. So one serving means that's how much one person is going to get. A restaurant cook makes 50 cups of soup. Is there enough to serve 35 people? Explain. Remember, when we have word problems, we want to think, what are they actually asking us? So we have 50 cups of soup, each serving. So each person's going to get 1 2/3 cups. And is that enough to serve 35 people? So what we're going to do is we're going to divide that total amount of soup, the 50, we are going to divide that by 1 2/3, and we're going to see if our answer is 35 or greater. If it's 35 or greater, then we have enough. And if it's less than 35, we don't have enough to serve that many. So to do this, I have to do different things to both of these numbers. So I need to make 50 a fraction. So I'm going to put 50 over 1 because that's how we make whole numbers fractions. And I'm going to divide by 1 2/3, but I do need to make that an improper fraction. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. I keep my denominator. Again, if I want to check to make sure I did that right, because I know I'm someone, I like to check my work before I continue, I can go, okay, how many times is 3 going to 5? It goes in once with 2 left over. So I did do that correctly. I'm ready to move on. Now we know that we are going to take 50 over 1, and instead of dividing by 5/3, we're going to multiply by 3/5. And again, we could use our trick here because I see that we have 50 and 5, but since I've done that on the other ones, we'll go ahead and do this one straight through so you can see how it works both ways. But I would do 50 times 3, which is 150, and then 1 times 5, which is 5. So we need to do 150 divided by 5. So how many times does 5 go into 150? Well, I know that 5 goes into 100 20 times, right? So that means it would go into 150 30 times. So my answer is 30, which means no, I do not have enough to serve 35 people. Now let's go look and see, what if I had cross-simplified this to see if we get the same answer? So 50 and 5 do have a factor in common. It would be 5. So 50 divided by 5 is 10, and 5 divided by 5 is 1. So I would have done 10 times 3, which is 30, and 1 times 1, which is 1, and I would have gotten 30. And that is probably the way I would like to go, so I can use smaller numbers and there's less room for error. But either way, as long as you get to the answer 30 and you know why the answer is 30, you are good to go.